Hello, my friends on the YouTube universe, and good morning. I know yesterday was a holiday, and today we're probably back to work, so maybe no one's here. I don't know. I guess we'll find out shortly. Um, so I have these oracle cards here. They are self-love themed. I made this deck. They're all photographs and poems. And then we have the Surrealist Tarot, which is a tarot deck that I can pull from, and I can use them individually or I can use them in tandem. I'm going to take a drink here since no one's here yet. Good morning, everyone. If you're just joining me, hello. I have tarot and oracle cards here. And just to start us off, I think I'll go ahead and pull an oracle card just for the collective. What's happening this Tuesday? What's the energy this Tuesday? What do we need to know this Tuesday? What can the collective learn about their self and their self-love journey this week? Whatever questions of those resonate with you. And these are the cards that came out. So we have Be the Hope, Don't Dim Your Light. I Am Inspired. Bring the energy you desire to the room. So those are some affirmations to get us started here in our collective reading. Because basically that's what I'm doing right now until someone hops in, is just pulling collective cards. If you want me to pull for you, you can feel free to let me know. I have both a tarot and an oracle deck. This is self-love themed, and we just pulled these cards for the collective. So if any of these resonate with you, keep that in your heart for this week. We have these images here. So my friends, if you're watching with me, hello and happy Tuesday. We are looking at this self-love oracle, as well as there are some tarot cards here. And if there's anyone who would like to have a card pulled, feel free to ask me in the chat. And I also have these tarot cards. It's a really cool deck. So I'll go ahead and pull one out for you guys. Ooh. We have the Two of Wands. So it's possible that you're in this transition period and you're working on building up this foundation for yourself. Maybe that's in a relationship. You see these other people in the imagery here. Notice how the person on the right isn't standing by themselves. And so it could feel like maybe some of the things that you're doing right now or becoming involved in, you're really leaning on your support system for that, which isn't a bad thing at all. I think it takes a lot of strength to rely on those around us for assistance, especially in vulnerable areas of our life, right? And there could be a younger person involved as well. Maybe one or the other of you has a child in this connection. If it's not even if it's romantic, this could be a best friend. I have a close friend who has just had her third child. So, you know, it's important to work on our relationships as well, to give them the attention they deserve. That could also mean spending more time with your child if you have a child. Or I just keep also hearing child, so maybe it's a youthful energy that you need to bring into your life a little bit more. Maybe you could spend time if you have youthful people around you or close to you in your life. You could spend some time with them. Um, but yeah, um, bring the energy you desire to the room was one of the oracle cards we pulled. I am inspired and be the hope, don't dim your light. This is our tarot card, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull another oracle card unless I don't see anything happening in the chat yet, so forgive me if there is something there. But you're welcome to ask something if you have a question, or I'm just going to keep pulling collectively. 555 minutes I've been streaming just hit, so if that number's important to you, I noticed that. Angel numbers are fun signs from the universe if that's something that you like to pay attention to. Maybe just write down this week the ones that pop out when you notice them, right? And nothing's really coming out right now, so we got a little bit of stagnant energy. Oh, here we go. We have, you can always access a childlike wonder. Let yourself be curious. Oh my God. And we were just talking about childlike energy, hanging out around children, possibly having new children in or around our lives. So that can also really just signify that curiosity, right? Maybe you feel, oh, okay, let's take that. The Six of Swords. Yeah, there's some shadow work that you could be doing to help you access this childlike wonder. Maybe you weren't allowed to access this ease as a child. It's possible that you just weren't really safe to be curious as much as you would have hoped. And so the Six of Swords can ask us to take a look at what still may be lingering from our past lives, so to say, right? So we are focusing on having a childlike wonder, which is, I think we get a little caught up, right, in the quickness of life, especially as an adult. And it can be hard sometimes to be able to be as carefree as when you are a child. But seeing that in real time can help inspire us to be that way as well. So it's always there. You can always access it. But are you going to, right? Interesting themes recurring here. If you'd like me to pull you a card, please feel free. I'm actually gonna, let's see if I can do a poll. But yeah. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm pulling cards today if anyone would like their cards to be read. Okay. We're looking at tarot and oracle cards today. If anyone wants me to pull a card, let me know. We were talking about collective energy, and we were talking about how having a more youthful approach to situations can give us some difference of perspective and also can be a source of stress relief. So we have tarot and oracle cards, and I've just been pulling for the collective, but if you'd like me to pull for you, just feel free to let me know. It's important to do shadow work, but it's also important to have fun. Like, we can't always be doing the hard work, you know? So maybe you just need to hear that and be reminded that it's all right to just take it easy and to let yourself be free. And yeah, strength, right? There's strength in vulnerability, but there's strength in healing. And, you're protecting your shadow self, but you're out of the weeds, right? You're able to see clearly, and it's cool how this imagery is mirroring itself to unrelated decks, right? You can always access a childlike wonder, let yourself be curious. Being curious, asking questions, trying new things, getting outside of our comfort zone can all be important parts of our life right now. And maybe we feel it takes a lot of strength to do those things too. And to that I say, well, yeah, it does. But doing it anyways is where you're able to show yourself the trust that you need to keep making those decisions. And so, if you're able to jump into it thinking, all right, what can I learn from this? And I guess you could say, how could I be excited about this? And that gives you a side of curiosity that maybe you weren't thinking about before. Oh my goodness, hello October Jade. Would you like me to pull you a card if you're still here? I've been doing the Oracle and the Tarot cards. Oh my goodness. Eight of Wands. So we talk about, don't be deceived by mirage. Like, we're paving the way for ourselves, and this isn't going to look traditional. This is something I was like kind of talking about on even my own page. Like, you're doing something differently, and you're forging a path that it doesn't seem real, right? Like, even a part of you is kind of missing in the imagery. Well, the main character energy. But it's all positive, it's vibrant, and it's not like you're going into darkness and confusion, right? We're moving into the light, and we're having fun with it. So that also ties into this childlike wonder and curiosity. Embrace your glow. So something that you can do this week for yourself is to maybe give yourself a hug and appreciate yourself for who you truly are, right? The way that you want to show up, don't try and change that. Just do it this week. Be authentic to yourself and embrace yourself with curiosity and love. It's something that will spill over your cup when we practice this. And I love that for you, being able to just love yourself and shine.